Today we're going to do valve grinding and lapping. We're going to grind the valve seats on this 48 DeSoto 6-cylinder flathead, and then we're going to lap the valves. This is old school stuff. You can still get valve grinding equipment. This particular unit is made by Sue. You can still get them on eBay. And there's a motorized tip here, and this is a mandrel. This fits in this way. I'm not going to actually grind the valves right now because I've already done that, and I don't want to start all over again. But what you need is a pilot. Make sure your valve guides are tight. Loose valve guides are not going to allow you to get a proper grind on the valve seats. So if your valve guides are sloppy, then you've got to replace them first. So the pilot goes in first like so. You put the stone of your choice on the mandrel, and you can see I've got several stones here. Usually if you get used equipment on eBay, there'll be a whole bunch of stones, and there'll all usually be a sharpener for the stones in the kit. They do need to be touched up every so often. If you're getting an uneven grind on your valve seat, then your stone needs to be touched up or switch it to a better stone. All you need to do is, okay, back on, there you go. To test out your stone is you would put the mandrel with the stone on the pilot and turn it by hand and take a look at what kind of contact you're having. If you're satisfied with the contact, then you can go ahead with the power motor tool, which I'm not going to do because these seats are all done. And you can see that this is angled so that you can get to the rear of the engine. And I'll just put this in here, and I'll probably end up grinding myself, but you get the idea. That's powered. And don't use any pressure when you use the grinder. Just the weight of the tool is all that you want. So we've done all 12 seats, and this is a motor that we're pretty sure had been underwater for quite a period of time. So it's been a long haul to get this thing halfway back to reality, but we're gaining. So the next step is to lap the valves. Grinding the seats does about 80–90% of the work, but you're not going to have airtight valves if you stop there. So we're going to get some valve grinding compound and get fine. You can get this in most automotive stores in with the RTV sealants and whatnot. Just put a little dab. This is ground up carbide. Just put a little dab at 3 different points on the valve. Lube up the valve stem with some motor oil. I'm going to skip that step. Down into, and then over the years, all the valve jobs I've done, the thing that has driven me most crazy is that the lapping stick never wants to stick to the valve. You go crazy. So this is a new design of lapping stick that we got from Goodson. Goodson is a machine shop supplier out in the Midwest someplace, and if they don't have it, you don't need it. And this is a vacuum operated suction cup. So you will place the suction cup on top of the valve, press down, and then push this button and let go. And now you have attached the valve to the valve lapping tool in a manner that's consistent, and it will stay attached. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Wish we had one of these 50 years ago. And you simply go back and forth, raise it up every now and then begin again, and you will hear the grit change. If you don't change your position, you won't be bringing any new grit in. But if you lift up and then continue to twirl, you'll be bringing some new grit into place, and you'll get a much better lapping job. And that, friends, is all there is to it. Miles?